Hello. Moving my mic up to my face, moving crap out of the way. Welcome to the fucking Yap Hour. I yap about shit. It's just gonna be like ADHD, fucking like ramblings about like random crap, and like I'm just sort of kind of gonna let like topics flow. I don't really know what this channel is going to be all about. There's stuff I'm like making right now, stuff I want to like put out. Like I'm really into DST, so I have some stuff where I want to like sort of kind of like I guess like post with that, like mostly with like people like not like wanting to learn how to play the game, but like not really knowing how to start because DSC is kind of like a very unintuitive game to try to get into. So it's like that's it's gonna be sort of kind of my way, just like what I'm gonna point out my friends to do if they want to learn the game. Just say, hey, I made a whole video about this. Here, check it out. Check us out. It's gonna explain it super well, better than I typically can. Right? That's one of the things I want to do. Um, if you look at some of my previous things I already posted, I have like speed draws and whatnot. I was going to do that as like my main thing, but then like my main motivation for continuing that, it kind of kicked me in the fucking like jaw. Like I found out that like TikTok like shadow bans like queer people and specifically promotes like fetishizations of like my community, and just like, well, I don't really like that. So instead, I'm just gonna have like fucking like ramble style things of me just like doing whatever the fuck. I'd be like drawing or something, or like playing a game, which I don't know. I think I'd be too distracted to play a game on top of one of these. But like I'm just gonna draw every single time I do this, and we're just gonna look for things to talk about while I do that, so I can stay on focus and on topic. I'm not very good typically at like staying on topic, and not on topic, but on task. So I'm also hoping this is going to be sort of kind of like a way for me to just keep on going, because like I oftentimes just sort of kind of enter random calls and just draw, because that for some reason that motivates me to do it more. But the caveat is that I get really fucking distracted, like way too into what the other person is saying, which obviously isn't bad. Like I should care what they're saying, and I do care what they're saying and junk like that. But it's just like it gets to the point where I just stop working, and then that's where it gets pretty annoying for me. You feel me? Like I can't just be getting distracted like that all the time, because this comic's never gonna fucking come out if I do this shit. So it's like, if I don't do this shit, I mean. Um, my current plans for this comic, like I may eventually move like Yap Hour to like some fucking Patreon thing. I don't fucking know. Probably not. Probably not. It'd be kind of lame if like somebody was watching all this shit. It's just like, oh, if you want to hear me yap and see all the progress on the shit I do, like you're gonna have to go here now because I'm a fucking skank ass bitch, and I want you to pay me money. I want you to pay me money. Like stuff like that. That's kind of annoying to have to deal with. What the fuck? Why? Hold up. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking lettuce and the cheese and the mustard and the guacamole. Why is it not? Okay, there it goes. But yeah, I'm just sort of kind of like gonna do whatever the fuck while I am whatever. I'm also thinking about like drawing. Not drawing, fucking. I'm thinking about like starting up streaming again. I had an old channel that ended up picking up steam, but I had an identity crisis and deleted all of it. So it's like that's now gone forever. So that's very cool of me. I'm glad I did that. Am I glad I did that? I mean, I am a fool and a stink bag, but it is what it is. That's what happened at the end of the day. For like this whole like yapathon thing, maybe I'll start coming up with topics so I can actually like figure out like more easily like what to state. But for this one in particular, I really am just gonna tangent the whole time. Speaking of which, fucking like, no. Sorry, I wish I was doing the thing where I was like artificially bringing up something that's interesting with me with like absolutely no like bridge. Whenever I do that shit, whenever I do that, like I get, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm getting pissed off because I'm trying to. There it goes. Whenever I do that shit, it gets way worse. Like, and I can't actually speak properly, so I have to just let things flow. But now that I'm on the topic, what I was going to talk about that I stopped the flow on. See, this is how it's done. This is how it's done, folks. Make the flow artificial. If you can't get it going, if you can't get it going naturally the way you want it to, for real, on God, this is called manipulation to the highest degree. Even works on myself, for real, for real. But no, the thing I was gonna talk about is how like recently I've been watching like a lot of fucking like queer media and like anime, like, and how like it's slowly coming more and more out into the public and all that junk. Like there's this one like zombie like idol anime that I didn't really, it was kind of boring, but they had a fucking they had the trans character, they had the trans zombie. They still have yet to actively say like transgender, you know, like like none of them say it. None of these shows have said it yet, but like there's a, I've noticed a lot of media rising in Japan where it's like explicitly like trans characters, even though they're not saying the word trans. Like it's very obvious what that's what it's supposed to be, because like it's just like insanely on the nose. Like I'm just waiting for the word to be said and out and for my life to be fulfilled. And I don't know, it kind of fucking it's been taking me off recently because of all this shit that's been going down. I'm not gonna get into because I don't like politics, right? But like, it's like I feel like it's kind of slightly important to discuss how like people just like don't seem very open to any of this crap. Like they just don't really want to like touch upon it. Is like it's like the like these like issues don't really exist for them, which is I guess sort of kind of reasonable, sort of kind of, yeah, maybe, because it's like why the fuck would they care if they're not this? Like a lot of these people who are writing in these things aren't even like queer people themselves. They just sort of kind of like have them, they just sort of kind of have them in there to like give the character like more depth rather than it like just being a part of who they are, I guess. Because most of the time that's what it is, you know? Like, it defines who they are. Or it's not, it doesn't define who they are. You know what I fucking mean? It's basically, it helps fucking shape them. And it's like sort of kind of just like not even mentioned. Like, I know it's like sometimes there is like situations where that should be the case, at least. It's like, oh yeah, we don't really need to mention this thing. That's just who they are. Who gives a fuck? Like, just let them be them. But like, I feel like we're currently in a state where it does kind of need to be talked about a little bit, and that people should be just like not like super fucking preachy, because then like fucking everyone would get pissed off about it. But like at the very least, like discussing it, like actively discussing it. This less more on like the this is how this person is. You shouldn't fucking give a shit. Which, yeah, that is true. That you really shouldn't give a shit, right? And then leading into like the more like this is why it's okay, and why you shouldn't give a shit. Not just you shouldn't give a shit. This is why you shouldn't give a shit. You should just let them. You should, and if you are gonna give a shit, you should give a shit in like a positive way. You know, it's always like right now. It's like it's sort of kind of just like, oh yeah, this person's this. Who gives a fuck? You know, and then that's where the discussion ends. Like it's wholesome and they accept them, and yeah, if that's where the world was at, I would be totally okay with that being the message, you know. But like sadly, as we all know, that's not how people fucking look at this shit right now. They're all like creeped out. They're all like weird out. They're just like, whoa, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Debate me, justify your happiness to me now, type shit, you know. And that's what currently everything's on, and I think we could benefit by people like in popular media like explaining more bluntly that hey you person, you fucking person, this is also a person, and like they actually have a reason for being who they are. Like come on, stop trying to like change them. Like come on, like, and then like actually explain like there's been a massive rise recently, and like people talking about like all these issues with like within certain spaces, and like in Eastern culture, where it's like the study on left-handedness, how people like weren't allowed to be left-handed back in the day, and were like actively like shunned for it and shit like that. And the amount of left-handedness like went up after that stopped, right? And people were just like, oh, this is a new thing, like it's like it's a phenomenon, like it just came out of nowhere. But with that logic, so did left-handedness then, you know? Which it didn't. Like, it didn't just come out of nowhere. It's just that no one's, like, fucking, like hitting people with rulers for using the wrong hand in class, you know? And, you know. It just and now that no one's being like fucking like killed for it, at least in like eastern areas where I currently live, like you have all these like people coming out as this, and like 1 in 6 like fucking like Gen Z like people coming out like 1 in 6 is significant with the genuine population of people who are who like beforehand were like genderqueer, you know? Like you got the older populations and it's like insanely fucking rare. Like there's such a small fucking like amount of people. And now it's like 1 in 6 people and it's starting to feel more and more like the default because I don't know if you know this, but advanced biology is a lot advanced biology is a lot more fucking like crazy than like what we initially like actually like thought was true and shit, and what is now considered like basic biology is like it's just basic biology. I'm not a biologist. I don't know shit about dick, right? But I have seen fucking so many videos about like actual like degree having like fucking like biologist people, they like point out their degree and then they talk about it and they're like super fucking cool, just like, hey, you're wrong. These people are fucking fine. Leave them alone, type shit. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy. It makes me cool. I feel cool. But obviously, I'm just sort of kind of talking on my ass, just like everybody else is. So it's like, it's not like I'm really saying anything that could really fucking mean anything at the end of the day. It's just that what I'm personally sick and tired of, rather than like actually like being like, whoa, guys, I'm fucking studied, I'm fucking learning. I'm not learned or studied. I'm actually just a fucking massive goddamn loser who sits in their room and draws all day. Like that's what I am. That's what I am, guys. Please, 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 just let me be. I'm just a small little child. I'm not a child. I'm a grown ass adult. I pay taxes. I go to work every single morning. That's what I do. That's what I do every single day. Oh my god. But still, have pity on me. Have pity on me, please, please. Like that type of stuff, you know. Maybe I'll start streaming this. I don't know. I'd probably get too distracted if I started streaming this. Maybe, probably. I feel like shit. I'd feel crazy. I'd feel like overwhelmed to get shit done. That's what would happen actually. I'd feel like I was being watched and then I wouldn't be able to do anything as like people like whatever. I'd be too pressured. Okay, this page is done. We're gonna go next page. Oh yeah, this fucking, if any of y'all are like, if any of y'all, as if I'm talking to anybody, there's not gonna be a single motherfucker. But like, if anybody's watching this, right? And if you're curious, it's like a comic I'm just trying to make and like put out into the world. If you're just sort of kind of using this for like as like background noise, I don't know what else you could be using this for though, if I'm being completely honest. Like, there's no way in hell this is like actually something that someone like actively is paying attention to because like, holy moly. That'd be like crazy boring. I don't like no. Sorry. But fuck. But if anybody gives a shit, this is just sort of kind of like a comic I'm trying to get out there. It's about like about this person who like struggles with their everything, right? Like it's gonna mostly be about like isolation and like loneliness and like schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type. Like that's like their diagnosis or whatever, and like how that affects them as their person, and eventually it's gonna turn into like stuff about their identity, who they are, and shit like that, and like actually like legitimately discovering who they want to be and what they want to do. You know, one of them stories, coming of age. It starts off as coming of age because like as of writing as where they are right now, they're like 17 and in high school, but later on they're gonna move away and shit. I'm not gonna spoil too much, obviously, because like saying that they move away is already like a huge fucking spoiler, even though it's kind of the point, like, and what it very obviously is building up to do. But like, I don't wanna like fucking go too crazy on like hyper explaining all this shit, you know? Because if I do that, then like nothing will be sacred anymore. Everyone will know the cat will be out of the bag. My plans will be foiled, and the world will end as the prophecy like doesn't come out the way it's supposed to come out because I explained too much of it, you know, type stuff, type shit, like for real. Fuck. But yeah, I started this because I was bored. I started this because I need to talk about shit. I started this because I just really, really, really need to ramble, but also get stuff done. So I'm like, I'm just doing both at the same time, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, hopefully, someone will come across this, be like, man, I like the way you talk. You're funny, right? That's what I'm hoping for. Um, I think that's fine. I'm not gonna change that line. I'm gonna probably fix it up at some point, but I don't want to do hyper detail in every single little fucking like instance of this drawing, because like holy moly, if I did that with all of them, it'd take forever. I'd never be done with this ever. But damn, what the fuck was I saying? I kind of forgot. But oh yeah. I'm getting this done because I'm doing all this so I can get shit done better. And on top of that, I want to gain a little bit of an audience, maybe start streaming and like editing. Like I said, I'm like I have something like being made for DST, but like, if I'm being completely honest, I'm like so fucking bad at staying on topic that, and like not so on topic, but on task, that like, it's probably just gonna be like a fucking months before that shit gets finished. Whenever realistically, it'd only take me like a week or maybe even 2 weeks at maximum, you know, if I was like really on top of it, you know, because I have edited a lot before. I used to have a channel that I deleted that I mentioned like not too long ago, and yeah, so I know what I'm doing by now. I just have to do it again. Sorry. Sometimes I may like zone out and like stop talking because I'm like trying to like pay attention to the drawing, or not paying attention to the drawing, but like I get too focused. I get too focused on the thing, which is not bad, obviously. I could use a little bit of too much focusing. But yeah, I'm hoping to like sort of kind of like focus on a bit of a narrative style for this tutorial series that I'm going to be making. The narrative being like surviving or whatever, but like it's gonna start off as just like me explaining what's going on, but then moving more into like sort of kind of like the story of DST and what that's sort of kind of like with the survivors. Because like as you go along, things you get more powerful, and the story that I kind of like am going to explain is the story of like you, the player, becoming more aware of your surroundings and in the world, blah 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 blah, and the tutorial. And like I'll slowly start explaining shit like you really know what the fuck you're doing, like you're really gonna wreck some fucking havoc. But I'll start off like chill with like no really indication of all that. Like the first episode will just be me like explaining the game. And then I'm gonna like flip it and be like, guys, you need to pick up your clubs. You need to go to the ruins. You need to kill them clockworks. It is time to continue your grand journey into defeating the Few Weaver, the blight that once the nightmare, the blight that runs this land, to meet the scientist Wagstaff, and like fucking like unmask his nefarious deeds. The beta shit that's coming out, like post-Rift beta stuff, like that stuff is going crazy. Like it's going way farther than I thought it was going to go. Like they're just going. Like Rift content isn't even endgame anymore. Like endgame is like just keeps on like continuing. Like I thought like basically Rifts was like the end of it. And then after Rifts, like you would just sort of kind of like have like you kill the really strong bosses, have the really strong loot, and then stuff was going to be added underneath the Rifts that was going to continue the plot. But no, there's stuff in the plot that's continuing post Rifts, and I'm starting to get scared because like initially I was like, oh, what's Clay gonna do after Rifts Wars is over and all this stuff is over? Like, what are they gonna do? I never once actually like thought about like what if it just keeps on going past the Rifts, and like past the Rifts things just keep on getting more strong, and like the content for the game, like after you do Rift shit, it bleeds into more and more things and more powerful stuff, and there's like insane fucking powers creep. Like I never even thought about that shit. And so far this is like good power creep. There's a I'll get into that later, but like there is bad and good power creep. Usually bad. It's considered a bad TV trope for a reason, but in this gameplay standard where like Don't Starve Together has been pretty fucking stagnant in its combat for pretty long, and it was starting to like actually draw on the community. Like Don't Starve Together is not a combat driven game. Let's be real. Like, that is not what it's about. It is a resource management game where beating bosses back then was based around how prepared you were, not how good you were, you know? But Clay, it's very apparent that Clay is like work philosophy on like don't serve together and fighting and combat has changed. You can tell by like the skill trees and shit how every single character in and like with the skill tree they all get a new way of fighting. Like Abigail with like I mean not Abigail, Wendy with like summoning shit and be able to like run Abigail around. Wolfgang is still Wolfgang. Wickford can now parry. Like who else? Sorry. You got Wirt with her minions hordes. Wicker Bottom, well, more or less stayed Wicker Bottom, but she did get a lot of combat oriented things. And like, and even with the more recent reworks, like with the reworks with WX78 and Maxwell, like their combat became way more interesting with all the stuff that they can do now. But yeah, another thing, and oh damn it, sorry, that looks like shit. Another thing I'd like to mention. Oh god, okay, that hand looks a lot better whenever it doesn't look like that. Wow, crazy thing I just said. But yeah, combat in DST is just fucking shaping up. Every single character is kind of getting their own style of fighting, and I like it. Oh yeah. Also, fucking what's his face? Walter Slingshot becoming more viable. People who said Walter was not a viable character and his slingshot sucked dick are fucking stupid. They're just bad at the game. If they can't see how fucking amazing, awesome, cool fucking Walter was. Dog, I've been playing that game for fucking, like, ever since it was on the browser, dog. Walter came out, so it's like, this dude's overpowered. This dude's overpowered. A little boring sometimes, yeah, but, like, he overpowered. And I personally have fun with Walter. People's like, you just hold F. It's like, that's what the combat is in DSC. You just hold F. That's the whole combat. It's turning into not that, but, like, where you have no feet to stand on. I'm sorry, dog. With like Walter, be quiet. Stop crying. Like legit, stop crying to me. Don't talk to me ever again. I don't want to hear it. Walter was fucking good, and you're just a little baby. You're just a little baby. You need to stop crying. But yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. I need to get off of this fucking tangent. Not tangent, but this whole like dealio. But. DC is changing, the boss fights are changing, the most recent one, the beta, is fucking crazy insane and looks hard as fuck. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm going to fight that boss, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit, I'm gonna lose my mind, I'm actually gonna, like, I'm gonna shit myself many times fighting that boss. All of them will be figurative, don't worry. Figurative shits. Not real shits, because that'd be gross. I don't shit myself, what? Oh yeah, also fucking Delta Ring tomorrow. Damn, that's crazy. The 5th, it's coming out. That shit's coming out. I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of that. I'm definitely live streaming that, and I'm definitely gonna make a series out of it, out of the 4 chapters. 110%. I have to. I mean, I have to. Like, I'm gonna replay chapter 1 and 2 because there's some stuff I didn't initially do that I want to do, like with all the stuff with Noelle and whatever. I'm not gonna do Weird Route because I just want them to be happy. I want them to be happy. I'll do Weird Route after I do fucking the normal route and basically pull an Undertale genocide. You were like, you ruined your happy little ending. Though I have been getting like pretty insane into like theories. And like a lot of people are theorizing that Rousey is a Ripper person, like after Gaster like discards some like other goners. Like I'm suddenly really big into fucking the Rousey goner theory. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't know shit about it, and I'm not going to pretend I know shit about that theory because I'm not the one who coined it. It was like some dude, who was he's a little blue guy. He's a little fucking cool little fucking blue guy. He's very gender and very fucking cool, and just watch his video on it. Fucking something like who's Rousey's dad? I think you search that up on YouTube. You can probably find him here. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up on the fucking tube so you can see it. Real quick, I dropped my pencil for you. Are you happy? Are you glad? I can change for you. I can become better. I know how to make sacrifices. Okay, pulling up the tube. We're gonna search up YouTube. Sorry, I burped. I have to find it. I have to find it. I have to find it. Gaster. Or I'll say father. Yeah. He's the first result. So just search up Cammy Boy G and you'll find him. You'll find the guy. You'll find the guy I'm talking about. He makes the really cool, awesome, fucking genderous fuck videos and shit like that. I'm gonna give you a snippet. I'm gonna give you a snippet of it. And not a whole thing, just a little bit, just so you could tell why this guy is so vibe. What the fuck? Do I need to watch this shit? When did this come out? Fucking goddamn it. Okay, whatever. Here's a snippet. Here's a snippet of the shit.
Of double doors makes any given location more likely to house a dark world. The supply closet has double doors, and the computer lab didn't have double doors when Chapter 1 originally came out, but seemingly got gender-affirming surgery by the time Chapter 2 released. Good for her.
See, that's what I mean. Fucking funny. That's funny. That's funny as fuck. And every single video gets even more funnier. Like this one. I'm sorry, I don't know what to fucking say. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to describe things or sell people on things. Like, you just have to believe me when this little fucking goofy ass dude makes some really cool fucking goofy ass videos, and they're really fucking cool and they're awesome in gender. like I watch them shit and I fucking feel like I go like Senor Pelo sound where Minnie falls in the snow. And she feels fucking happy that she's in the snow and not being changed by monkey. Well, whenever monkey starts to immediately come after her and yelling and like chops her in half or some shit, or like knees her into the ground. I don't fucking know. Monkey's crazy. Monkey's crazy. He's fucking crazy. If I was Mummy, I would have fucking ran away. Like, but then like Christmas would roll around, and then Monkey would find me again, and he'd beat the fuck out of me once more. And I'd just be sitting alone, like my house, like in my log cabin, like sipping on hot chocolate, not really actually caring anymore about any of the world. I'd be, if I was Mummy, I was in Mummy's body, my brain, Mummy's body, you know. I'd just be like, honestly, like minding my own business. I would be like, Monkey, please, Monkey, please, Monkey, I'm legit strong. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'm like being genuine. I'm not the person you think I am. And then when he'd Merry Christmas, and then he would chop me in half, and I'd like do the whatever fucking Senor Pillow noise that I can't actually do. I used to be able to like pull off kind of a Senor Pillow, but not anymore. My friends called it, oh, I don't actually want to say what they called it because it's like an old name I don't use anymore, but they called it blank mode. And the mode was just me whenever I was like annoying as fuck making loud ass noises that they found funny. But I could pull off noises like that back then, maybe if I warmed up my voice now. But I would be Mummy and he would chase me around and I'd be like, please, I honestly move so far away. You don't need to do this to me anymore. And he'd like, Merry Christmas. And then I'd cry, just lay on the ground as he beats the shit out of me for like the next like hour or something, or like 15 minutes or whatever the fuck, and then he would leave again to go back to hang out with the other two and like do drugs, but it'd be like something like Valentine's Day or something like that. The asteroids are very, very bad. I mean, math. I wouldn't even be there to call the police. I'd still be out there, and he'd be like, well, Mummy, she'd be like, she's scheming! Like, tripping balls, and then he would show up anyways again. And then I would be like, no, Mummy, Monkey, please. You're on the stuff, I'm sorry. You're on the stuff. You need to realize, like, and he'd be like, no excuses. And then I'd be like, and then I'd have to like call the police anyways, and because I'm calling the police, I'm like running into the bit, and I realize I'm running into the bit, and I realize I'm gonna die at the end of this shit, just like Mummy does every single time. She dies, and she was wrong. Oh wait, no, don't you like half the time actually like beat the fuck out of them for doing drugs? She was like right, she was like actually like bossing that girl. She girl boss. I mean, in one of them, she does the drugs at the end, just like off base. She's like, "Don't do asteroids like me," and then she, and then fucking eats and like snorkels down a bunch, goes, and then goes back to normal. It's fucking awesome. It's gold. But yeah, whatever. You know how it is. You know what it is. I am the best type shit. Man. I wish I could be playing music in the right now. I'll probably have like fucking something like lo-fi. I don't know, because like I don't know if I can just like keep this like shit like raw and like the bass recording like probably some like really quiet lo-fi, like super quiet, so it's like not distracting to whatever the hell you're doing. Like maybe you want to put on music. Maybe you want to put on music in the background that like over this, and not have to hear both lo-fi, my voice, and whatever the fuck music you have on. I don't know. Damn, that actually kind of makes me not want to put on music in the background so it doesn't disrupt whatever the hell you would want to put on. But I'll do it for this one. If I ever see comments in like the future, ever telling me like, hey, can you actually like not put on music in the background so I can like do the lo-fi thing, put on my music like you recommended, I think that'd be chill as fuck actually. I'd be like, okay, I can do that. Or maybe I'll do like, I'll release like a second version or two versions, like the music list and the music version. So you can like pick between and choose, because some people just won't give a fuck and they'll just get bored if there's like no music there. There's gonna be some people like seeing this shit and watching me draw, and like every single drawing will be like off model towards like my character, and they're gonna be so fucking pissed off. Be like, why do you draw like that? Why do you draw like that? Don't draw like that, you fucking twat, you fucking idiot. You're so bad at art. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm not very consistent. What can you do? What can you do? You'll watch this character like slowly become more feminine, even though they're supposed to be like, fucking like genderless looking. You're not supposed to be able to tell. Like you don't even like. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say because it's actually like it's crazy. It'd be crazy when you actually like realize it yourself, like in the comic. But like they're just not supposed to like know you're just not supposed to like know anything like personal about them. That's not the crazy thing I was talking about. But I guess that is kind of crazy. I'll only mention it once here. So it's like it can be like a bigger shock to people when they're reading it. Never again. You have to go through the catacombs to find where I mentioned it. Search all my pages. Find my 8 pages. Find my 8 pages. I am Slenderman. I am Slenderman. I am Jeff the Killer. I kill you, I'm Jeff. Shit, that reminds me of the Creepypasta song. Fuck. I wonder if I can find that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna make y'all listen to like a moment of this again. Something that I found. Because I don't want to play the whole thing because I want the person to get views. I want you to become encapsulated with this like random fucking bullshit that Homestuck Volume 3 Volume B bonus. Oh, that is okay, that's a soundtrack. I know a song from the new, very large Homestuck album. Creepy Pasta Rap. Yeah! I found it like instantly! Holy shit!
Beginning now, the world premiere of the
Creepypasta song.
Hour says is on this beat. This is the Creepypasta song. We are evil Creepypasta stories. Beware. I am Sonic.exe. I was brought to life on an evil CD. Now I'm in your computer. And I will give you virus that will make you pooper. Tails and knuckles are dead. I will hit you upside the head. I can run fast and jump high. So just lay down and die.
Yeah, you get the gist. This fucking just like the best shit ever. I like actually lose my mind. Is there something at the end? Something about Chucky? I want to get that part in too.
I'm Mickey Mouse and I'm going to commit original creepypasta.
Yeah.
And I'm going to commit suicide.
And I'm the original creepypasta, Chucky Finster.
Chucky Finster.
Barbara dead!
And creepypasta class is dismissed. Have a great.
Playing, I am the original creepypasta Chucky Finster. Like, what the fuck? I don't remember that shit. I thought the thing that like popularized it was fucking Jeff the Killer. I was Jeff the Killer. I don't fucking know. But like that shit, I lost my mind. I was like crying. I actually like cried multiple times upon like discovering this thing. Not because like it made me emotional or anything. Well, I guess it kind of made me technically emotional if it made me fucking cry. But I mean like that shit got me. That shit got me. I was fucking laughing my ass off the entire time. I laughed so hard that I legit fucking tears kept on streaming out of my freaking face. Like, it saved my life. It saved my life. It saved my freaking life. I would have freaking died about the creepypasta rap, like, for real. Ugh. Saved my freaking life. I love you, man. Make more creepypasta raps. That shit with your legacy. Like, for real. Damn. I wish I was that guy. I bet he gets a lot of fucking girls and big fat booties. Sorry, that was out of line. That was fucking out of pocket. I'm sorry about that. I would never say that again, I swear. But, damn. Please watch the stuff that I mentioned in this thing. It is non-negotiable. Like, I like, you think I'm just, like, talking about it to talk about it. No, I'm being serious. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. This is going to be on the test that I'm going to make and give out. And it's going to actually be, like, if you're in college or in high school watching this shit, and if I give out this quiz and you don't do it, you're going to fail the entire semester. You are fucked. You are screwed. You are done for. Like, you are actually, like, once I have my say into things, oh boy, the curriculum will never be the same ever again. You're gonna have to look at this shit. You're gonna have to really pay attention to what's actually important. And I'm speaking it to you, like, right now. You don't even know what's about to happen. How I'm gonna revolutionize the world. I'm gonna be like a tyrant up at this bitch. There's gonna be, like, statues erected of me, and, like, 20 years later, people are gonna be ripping them down. The world will be barren in ways, but it'll still be considered, like, a net positive just to get rid of me a little bit sooner. Like, I would have died. Like, I get like some sort of terminal illness, and I was totally going to die in the next, like, 5 years. And once that happened, like everyone, like, by proxy, like, got just turned really good by how, like, fucking evil I became. But even though, like, by the time I, like, died and people would have fixed everything, that I would have started fixing everything, getting rid of me, like, just 5 years, like, early, was still, like, worth destroying the entire world. It was just, like, everyone just considered it, like, a net positive. Like, there's no way that was not the right thing to do. Like, no questions asked. And everyone was on board. Like, we need to get rid of this bitch. That'll be me. That'll be me, once the curriculum changes. It starts there, and then my agenda spreads, it grows. You don't even know it's coming. I'm obviously joking. I'm not being for real. But if I was, so that'd be crazy. Imagine if I actually thought that shit. That'd be mad. I'd be mad. I am mad. I'm mad. I'm pissed at you. You're not, like, studying right now. You're not taking down notes. I'm like, you don't know. You don't know. Like, if I'm messing with you right now, if I'm like, whoa. I'm like a master manipulator. Like, I'm like, yeah. Fuck, I fucked up. Fuck. Now I go back twice. But yep. I'm gonna be... Jesus Christ. Take a drink for every single time I say yeah. You won't wake up next morning. Like, holy shit. Like and yeah. Those are my two favorite words, apparently. Those are the words I never say. I'm fucking Naruto Uzumaki. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. I'm Mom Uzumaki. I'm the fucking red-haired bitch. I'm red-haired bitch. I'm her. I'm actually her. I'm her. Oh my god. I don't have red hair though. Have y'all seen that shit about, like, every single gender being, like, being black now? Like, that was wild when I saw that stuff. I got introduced to it because of, like, quite of a why. And like he goes off about, like, yeah, they go off about, like, random shit, right? And they go off about, like, random shit all the time, and it's crazy. And I lose my mind, just like, I think I'm terminally online. Like, I am, but I'm not, like, into that. I'm not in on it, right? I'm just, like, I just exist within, like, my own bubble. Like, I know male friend, lip notes, and Homestuck. And even then, I don't even, like, I don't even interact with the community anymore. I'm, like, I'm outside of that shit now. The only thing I actually legitimately am, like, in the loop ever about are, like, really fucking niche things that no one gives a fuck about. Like, not a single soul, not a single being. Oh, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. I like the shit that I'm into. Duh. Ooh, whoa. I fucking said it now. The mafia is gonna be after me. The fucking like, the government. I said the forbidden knowledge, and they have to send, like, the 15 popes. They have to bring them from the grave just to take me the fuck out. Cause I just spouted like words that were, like, upon, like, the the level of like the forbidden fruit that Adam ate. And now I have to go. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep on going with this for as long as I humanly can, because I need to get this shit done. I'm gonna, man, I could like get this going for like hours. Imagine how many hours I could get from this. And I just like posted something like this like every single day. How the fuck would I even do that? Wouldn't I run out of things to talk about? I'd have to have something else to do. I would have to. And I can't just do like a stream VOD, like and play video games, because that's just a VOD. That's just a VOD at that point. There's nothing special about that shit. Like, this is supposed to be a yap. I'm yapping, I'm fucking losing my... you're gonna hear me go crazy. There's gonna be days where I'm gonna be talking about, like, weird fucking shit on here. I'm gonna talk about weird shit. I'm gonna try not to filter myself, yeah. Yeah. On stream, I filter myself. On this shit, I don't filter myself. I will get political some days. You know what? Fuck it. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, that's the difference. That's the difference between this and, like, just a VOD. The VOD, I'm, like, reacting to things. Here, I am the reaction. I'm the one who's important. I'm the one who's important. Like, look at me. Give me attention. I never grew the fuck up. I don't know. I'm delusional. I'm fucking crazy. I'm crazy. I was crazy once. I locked me in a rubber room for the rats, and rats were acting me crazy. Dude. I need to find more things to say! What am I gonna talk about? Sonic! Yo, Sonic has been coming back, dog. I mean, it's been back for a while ever since the Sonic movie. That shit fucking slapped. I really honestly need to watch the Sonic movies. Like, I've seen some of the shit, I've seen clips of that stuff, and that is... I need to watch that shit. I need to get on that shit. Like, for real. Like, I'm not really, like, I'm kind of slow when it comes to stuff, right? And, like, I really should get into that shit. Like, I'm going manic and fucking insane over Sonic and Shadow. And yet, I'm like a fake fan. I don't even like play that shit. I don't even get into that shit. I'm not in the loop on anything. I really want to be though. I want to be in that club, dog. I need it. I need it injected into my veins, dude. So, and some people would say something like, you don't really need to know all this stuff to be a fan. Like, obviously, if you like it, you like it. I was like, yeah, I know, but like, I want to like it. I want to fucking like, I want to be one of them intense fucking weirdos who are like way too obsessed with them. I want to be one of them people and like know everything about Shadow and like want to marry him type shit. Not really, you know, but like on a level where like I could freak out and be like, man, he's so him. Like how I was with Dave Strider when I was like a little kid. I mean, I guess I could be like that with modern day Strider. Yeah, but he taking my car cat and the other one's a robot. And I don't even know what the fuck Robot Dave wants. He's probably fucking like grew adverse to like romance and stuff like that because of like all the shit you went through with like Jade and Carcat. Mostly Jade being fucking intensely weird and like being like kind of like a manipulative cur. Unintentionally manipulative, mind you, but still fucked up what the big bad wolf did to both Dave and Rose. Holy moly, that's kind of crazy actually what Dave did, what Jade did to them. She fucking home-wrecked 2 relationships. She married Dave and fucking like perpetually like made it where Carcat was like no longer in the equation because of that shit. Like she fucking locked him out. And then like with fucking like cucking Kanaya. Like, damn, she fucked up both of the fucking, like the siblings. Like, Dave and Rose, they were gone. She got both the blondies. What the hell? That's actually wild now I think about it. Oh my god, okay. It's crazy, dude. Damn, that's fucking... I'm actually yicking the hell out. This is making me sad, dog. But of course, then we have, like, alternate timeline Dave and Carcat who are actually happy and shit like that. And like that version of Jade, she's just sort of kind of like vibing. She's just there for the ride because she never actually like she was like forcibly made to come with them. Like this is different. This is a different Jade who hasn't done all that shit yet. So I ain't pissed at her. She just sort of kind of was forced to come along. She was possessed by Calliope for a little bit, and then Calliope like let go of her grip because Jade like threatened to eat like a Reese's cup because John's family is like intensely allergic to peanuts, and if they have if any, and like all of them have peanut allergies that they got from Jake I think. Like Jane Crocker may not actually be allergic to peanut butter. I know Jake definitely is. John and Jade definitely are. But it's sorry. Fucking what's his face? Fucking what's his face is called Jane Crocker. Is fucking goddamn it, I started trying to type. Is Jane? Damn it! Fuck. I'm typing all weird because my keyboard's in a weird spot. Is Jane Crocker allergic to peanuts? Because it's never mentioned if she is. Peanut allergy, terrible affliction. Yeah. We already know this guy. These people are fucking damn. Holy shit. What the fuck? This is not what I was called 13 years ago. What the hell? This is not what was meant to be found. But holy shit. We'll go on this rabbit hole another time. I'm sorry. I just found something I wasn't meant to see. I was redacted from... No, but like, I just want to know Jane Crocker was allergic to peanuts. Had a peanut allergy. We don't know if Jane had a peanut allergy though. We don't know that shit. Yeah. Whatever. I think it's assumed that she does. It's never like touched upon. I know it's John. For John, it's mentioned. For Jane, it's like an actual plot relevant thing. For Jake, it's a plot relevant thing that actually both affects both of them. And then you have Jane who wait what? Jade is the one because she used it to get herself out of being possessed. Jake was killed by peanuts and Homestuck, and John is just mentioned to be very, very allergic to them. So I guess it's implied since she's a part of that whole family tree, even though she's like the mother of John and of John and Jade, in like and stuff like that. So like only one of those people need to actually be allergic to peanuts, like definitely allergic to like pass on them genes. Because like Jake is the father. But there is no confirmation of that. It would make sense if she wasn't, though. Because, like, just because, like, she's, like, her whole thing is, like, baking. It just kind of sucks if she wasn't allowed to eat peanuts. I don't know. It actually matter. You could, there's a lot of non-peanut things you can eat. Man, I'm thinking, now I'm talking about peanuts all the time, I want a sandwich. I need to stop talking about peanuts, dog. But I can't be eating right now. Well, I could be eating right now. I'm just busy. I'll eat a little bit. I'll eat once I'm done with this shit. Whenever I'm like, when I'm like reading manga or like watching a show, like later. God, this is. I didn't even realize how fucked up this pose was. Whatever. Should I just leave it like this? Should I just like let this be? Because that looked like shit. That looks like bad. That like actually like pisses me off. But like I'm half tempted to because I'm just lazy as fuck. Like you see all this shit and then you're just like, whoa. Adventure Time. No, I'm not no diss on Adventure Time, by the way. I'm just like, this is like the first parallel I see because I love Adventure Time and like things like whenever I think about it, it's just like, ooh, Adventure Time. I'm grabbing my friends, we're going to far off distant lands. Big dog, infinity human. The fun will never end. It's Adventure Time. I'm trying to find the center of this because I'm almost certain I used this tool. I guess not. Yeah, I didn't use the tool. Whatever. We'll just keep on trying to line art this until it works. But yeah. Oh shit. I've also been getting back into Adventure Time. I'm probably gonna rewatch it soon. But man, hold up. I can't play it. It's copyright. I'd probably get copyright striked. Fuck. I can't even play any Marceline songs. That makes me sad, dog. I can maybe sing them. Yeah, I can probably sing them. Let me sing Everything Stays. full lyrics. Give me a moment. Okay, my voice is not warmed up, so I'm gonna sound like shit, but I'm gonna sing it anyways. You're gonna have to suffer through it. You can skip this part if it sounds like fuck all, and it like makes you cringe. You know what? Fuck it. I changed my mind times two. I'm not gonna sing nothing. You don't have to worry your tiny little head. Maybe at some point I'll start like humming a song and then I'll sing it. Like, because anytime I think about singing, I think about Mammal Friend, and I think about Varg and all their music that they made. Satellite, fucking awesome fucking person. Oh man, we just were having a discussion, like the Patreon Discord, about like their music, and they were just like, this is like watching people like eat microwave dinner and like and saying it's good. It's like they're freaking the fuck out. I'm just like, dog. That kind of like was like lightly upsetting for me because their music is fucking amazing and peak and actually like fucking like legit actually changed my like actual goddamn life. Like if like. In no understatement, I discovered Mammal Friend, eventually joined their Discord, and through that, through their content, through like their fucking community, I guess, sort of kind of their community that kind of splintered off because the people in there were like intensely weird and got banned. They managed to get me out of my shitty situation and into a better life, and now I can transition, I can do all the stuff I want to do, right? And that's sort of kind of what ended up happening in the very end. Because of fucking Varg Mammal Friend content, I discovered people and they got me into a safer space. And then I stopped talking to the crazy fucking people because they were crazy and yeah, I'm grateful for their help, but they also were crazy and started being really weird. So, like, so entirely fucking grateful. And like, I cannot understate just how amazing all this shit is, dog, and how like just like. Even, like, the smallest fucking thing can change someone's life. Like, it's already for me. Like, it's already for me. Like, you have no idea. Like, the type of power, like, anything you make can have. Even goofy fucking cartoons. Goofy fucking cartoons, a beautiful sounding song, all that shit is enough to, like, actually, like, save someone's fucking life. And I think that's powerful. I think that's crazy. That the dumbest little thing that you could possibly think of, that thing could be the thing that actually, like, legit like keep someone on this planet, and that's crazy to me. That's honestly like inspiring, and I want to one day be like that for somebody. I want to make my gay little comic for them, and I want this to be like the thing that somebody like maybe like hyper obsess over and like looks at and helps them maybe discover like something about themselves and like makes them want to stay on the fucking planet, like how so many people's art was that for like me. You know? Me. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about me. It's all about me. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. It's like obviously this is a yap. I'm yapping about shit in my brain, so of course I'm gonna talk about myself a lot. I'm being too hypercritical right now. Look at me. Hey everybody, my name's Most Critical. Dildo. Most Critical. I don't know. Man, I shouldn't color every single one of these, should I? Yeah, if I do that, it's just gonna take me too long. See, these ones make sense, because, like, she's looking up. This one, she's looking, whatever. It could cause you to drown. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, and everything stays. Like, see, the song enters my head, and it's only a matter of time before I start singing it. It's really hard for me to sing on the spot and shit like that. So it's like, I sound like fucking doo-doo. And fucking my nose is also, man, fucking. And also my nose, sorry, I can't speak. My nose is all clogged up and stuff. So it's like I sound more nasally than I typically do. But yeah, whatever. Shit, I need to color this now, fuck. Damn. I hate coloring. I'm like bad at it, but I have to color it because I said I do. I guess I can kind of go over the line art in some of these parts though. Like right here needs that. Oh shit! You know what? Actually, let's take a before I color it. Actually, I do want to show something. I want to show something off with like this particular drawing right here. Or I mean line art here, and also let me just like get this finger. There, now it has a little bit more depth to it. And more context to it. Okay, so this like fucking shoe right here, this foot. It was not easy for me to draw, like, dog. I drew it like a long fucking time ago. And it's just like, dog, I cannot draw the shoe. So I did the blunt force method, where first I just sort of kind of drew that. And even before this, it was like significantly worse. And then, wait, what? But yeah, just I drew like this, right? But like underneath it, it was like so many more fucking layers. I got the basic shape of the foot, and then on top of that, I was finally able to draw the shoe, right? And then I was able to like get it fucking done. But like, man, it was crazy, dog. And it's not even like the right perspective. It's just sort of kind of like foot shaped, you know? Like these are all like old line arts, right? What's recent is the coloring, at least for this one. The coloring's recent for this one, but like I had to get better at it because I was like pissed off because of like the last page before that kind of looks like fucking ass doo-doo. But it's like whatever, you know, it is what it is. So like in order to practice, I like, let me save this real quick. In order to practice, I like drew this thing and look at all the colors I use. I used all the colors here to like practice with colors and like actually like went over it with the line art and stuff like that. Just like really like kind of like learned some shit. And then I wanted to do shading better, so I made this little fan comic of like not fan comic, little fan art of Dave and Carcat, my two favorite characters, my two little favorite little gay little guys, right? And the way I drew that, if I can find it. Oh yeah, here's some Barg Mammal Friend fan art. They're fucking awesome. They're fucking cool. One moment. And the way I did all of this was like the red and the other shit is like on separate layers. Like if I can find the layer. Is this even the layer it's on? It is the layer it's on. So where the hell is it? Oh, it's like down there. See, like the layers on the bottom layer and the gray is here. Turn on the reds, like boom, it gets cut off because I didn't draw all the way because I didn't need to draw all the way. And that's how I pulled off that little like fucking like thing that you see right there. It's just like the gray over it is like just like a slowly fading out thing. And I just had to kind of draw the fading in and out of that. And I just sort of kind of drew the red in because I wanted to be super intense around here because the color of this glass here is red. And I thought that'd be cool as fuck. And then like with the lighting and like shading over that, like this is what it looks like without the fucking like gloss over finish and shade, right? It's like nice, but then it doesn't really have that ambience to it, you know? It loses it. And it's not really all that gray. It's not like perfect. Kind of, like some could argue that this probably looks like a little bit better. Someone could say this looks way better, right? But like there's definitely a specific glow to it. Like if I remove these dudes out of here, remove this couch, or just all of this shit, like you can kind of see like the bit of the fucking paint put into like the background, but without this, it just loses it kind of loses like a bit of a central depth to it that I just feel like is just like, damn. I like lost my mind whenever I drew this shit because I was like actually starting to kind of get good at drawing like and shading. Like I started actually understanding that like, oh, the light would just kind of be cut off by the couch here. And I was like really proud of myself because I was like actually learning how to do junk with like coloring and shit because I was fucking bad at it. Yeah, well, I guess now that we're here, I kind of want to show off some shit that I drew. Little goofy characters, little OCs I made, little gay little OCs. Like a lesbian and their asexual roommate. Can you guess which one's the asexual and then which one's the lesbian? Oh my god. But yeah, this is like the goopy person I drew over here. They like wear masks because of their like goop face, right? Fuck if I can find it. Fuck. Damn. Is this it? Why can't I see him? That's not it. That's not even a little bit. Fuck. There it is. This is the one. This is a goop face. So I've been drawing this person a lot. Woo. Like if we save it, might as well. And if you go from here, up here. If you go to here, you see like more like instances of me drawing this character and getting better at like side profiling, like with this. Like I'm really proud of this like walking pose. It's fucking awesome. And like the little pun I made here is like, fuck if I can like actually pull it up. Damn. It's like, hey, what does a bigot call a trans girl, right? And that's what they say. And they go, a man, duh. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? But their reaction to that was not like, haha, that's funny. The reaction is like walk up to them and make them put on their mask because they're fucking busy. They gotta go. They got places to be. And then there's this little comic I made where it's like, I couldn't handle anymore. The disgust. It was overwhelming. That's the day I lost my face. It was a long time ago. Obviously, life has never been the same again. It's fucking... You know, just learning how to shade a bit better. And that's where I learned the technique of just, like, actually cutting shit off at the mask. I didn't do it super well here. I pulled it off better there. Using different colors to, like, actually, like, shade properly. Like, the brown into the blue. And the yellow being, like the light, you know? And it, like, bouncing on this, like, mask, like... It looks really yellowy, probably because that's just like the cork background that I forgot to like actually like make it white, right? Is that what happened? If I can find the layer? If I can find the layer? Hello? Yeah, it's just that the cork layer is back. The background is also, but the fact that it still looks like fabric despite it very clearly not being the color it's supposed to be, like I'm very proud of that. Like even without like, the cork on there, you can still see the shade that I was going for, and it makes me happy to learn how to actually like do stuff like that better. Not that I didn't know how to do that, I just was like severely out of practice of it because I'd never done it before. But I studied enough to it to know what it's supposed to look like, so it just helps significantly with getting all that stuff done. Yeah, let's go back to the comic. Let's go back to here. This is the main event, this is the main attraction. But, yeah, art is fun, art is epic, art makes me feel good and giddy and like I'm doing magic with my fucking pencil. Oh, that's not a side, that's a slide. There, I think that's better. For like the motion of what they're doing. Maybe I'll fix the... You can't read that shit. God, I really need to get better at like fucking getting like text boxes in here. And doing that type of like art, because I'm like, bruh. I'm like, bruh. I don't have good handwriting. Where the fuck did their jacket go? And their backpack, what the hell? God. Continuity error, continuity error. Holy shit. Like, that's the whole reason why I put their arm in that fucking thing in the first place, because, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I forgot. What did I just do? I just had to see my lines for a little bit. There, that was back there. And now it's back in the drawing. I don't have to worry about it anymore. How much have I been yapping for this time? An hour? Wow, I did this for an hour. Holy moly. This is an hour of work, guys. This is an hour of work. Are you impressed with me? No? That's nothing? I'm pathetic, I'm weak, okay. Kind of mean, but I guess I get it. Okay, let's start coloring. Fuck, damn, I'm running out of things to talk about again. What should I talk about, fellas? What should I talk about, guys? The guys who are here that I'm currently talking to and not going crazy and losing my mind about. Shit, I don't want to get too deep into to stuff right now. Like later on, if I'm not really having like a major episode right now. I've been losing my mind like pretty much constantly, but like right now I'm kind of calm because I talked to my friend and I love my friend, and they're amazing and they're epic and they're freaking awesome, and like literally everything about them is perfect and amazing, and they don't even realize how fucking amazing and perfect they are, which is so wild to me. I mean, I guess it's not wild. I've met a lot of people who don't really see themselves in super positive lights, even though they're like amazing people and they're like awesome. But they don't even know like how fucking much, like how much admiration they pull from everybody, and they don't even realize why. And it's crazy to me. I'm just like, whoa, dude. Bro, like honestly. You're one of the most admirable people I fucking know. And you're like actually like, you don't even see it. You don't even see it. You don't even understand. People, am I right? That's the color I want, I think. But yeah, damn, I'm kind of proud of how I do hair. I'm kind of proud of this shading right here. Like, fuck, look at that. You can't really see it all that well, but like you take that shit away, that flat. It's not like super duper uber schmooper, but it's like the fact that it doesn't make me want to vomit is pretty cool. That's the fucking. See, that's the thing now. If I don't vomit at the art, then it's whatever. Yep, very low bar. That's how you improve with art. If it doesn't make you vomit, if you drew the thing and you don't feel like vomiting, then you did good. That's a good fucking drawing right there. There's so much shit that if I thought was bad back in the day, I would have stopped drawing like a long fucking time ago. I thought I was every single step of the way. I think I'm like the best person at art ever. And then I realized how fucking shit I actually was. Like right now, I think I'm pretty fucking stellar. Then I'm gonna look back at this crap and be like, man, what I didn't know. And I'm gonna be like, oh, you'll grow, young one. You will grow. And then I'll be like, wow, I was so naive. Thank you for showing me the way. To like, I don't know, myself, because I was the one who taught myself or something. I don't fucking know. Bow to me, bow to me, bow to me, bow to me. I'm deserved of glory and all your reverence. I am your one and only Savior. I am the Lord. I am the Lord of the Almighty Christ in the sky. Man, you know what? I will stream later today. I'll stream later today. I'm gonna post this shit today. I'm gonna stream later today. I should make a thumbnail for this. You know what? Before I end up, whenever I feel like yapping is over with, I'm gonna try to like actually like I'm gonna try like actually to what spit it out, bitch. I'm gonna actually try to like make a thumbnail, like probably off this recording, or maybe even like near the end of it, and like just really go off, yeah. Maybe I probably won't talk as much. Maybe I'll actually put like music in the background for that. I don't know. That's like kind of beats the purpose. It's like it's supposed to be a yapathon. I'm yapping. I'm not like not yapping. Like for real. You gotta keep on going, girl. You gotta keep it up. The whole gist is so you're not ripping people off and just like the only thing they're focused on is the music in your video, because then they're not coming there for that, and you're not being transformative enough. Like if you're gonna show something off, you have to like at least bring your opinion and then not show too much of it. Like definitely get their fucking attention towards it. Like if I ever show you something on these videos, it will 110% be because I want you to look at it firsthand and give that person views because they deserve it and because they're fucking awesome. Because there's so much shit that like I'm like hyper obsessed with. I go fucking crazy. I go Looney Tunes over it. I'm like not even lying to you. Like that Mammal Friend Varg. I don't know. Like I'm gonna mention that name a lot. They're gonna be a recurring character. Oh fuck. Sorry, someone messaged me. I have to pay attention to this person. Shit, fuck. Sorry, but yeah, reoccurring character that's gonna show up a lot is Mammal Friend Varg. Like that's gonna be someone I mention constantly, like basically all the time. Hold up, give me a moment. I'm gonna play like a snippet. I can't play a snippet of their song. I'm gonna get fucking demonetized. I'm gonna get copyright striked. Not demonetized. It's not even Varg who does it. It's just such a dick. But this is their channel. They make the goofy shit. I'm gonna play like a very small bit of one of their videos, a very, very tiny bit, enough so you can like understand why I'm obsessed with this person and why they're so fucking cool. Okay, and it's gonna be raisins and sprites because yeah, because like the bullfrog. You'll see. You fucking see. If I can find raisins and sprite, there it is. It's the one with the gun.
Hey man, it's Wednesday, okay, and I'm sorry that I haven't
Okay, shit, fuck, okay.
posted in a while. Oh my god. What? It's Wednesday, it's not Sunday. No more Sunday, I'm sorry, no more Sunday. I don't like Sunday anymore. Okay. Last night I was playing War with my boyfriend because we're both grown-ups and we like to play little hand games where we pat on our lap. And War is like where you pat on your lap and you either shoot or you reload or you block. And I'd played it before, but I forgot how to play, and I kept fucking up the rules, and I kept being like, you can't do that, and I'm like, yes you can, it's just a game of luck. And he's like, this is a game of skill. What are you talking about? There's strategy to it. And I'm like, well, maybe I'm just playing it wrong, because I'm just fucking throwing up whatever comes to me first. I'm not really paying attention right now. And then I stopped, I'm like, this is really how I go through life, isn't it? I just fucking throw up random hand motions and I just hope they land. And then I stop myself again and I'm like, wait a minute, this is another fucking stupid metaphor like the fucking bullfrog bit. Literally, none of the shit makes sense. When I was in 9th grade, there...
Okay, and then like fucking like I was gonna actually try to bring up the part with like this bit, but like that pretty much like encapsulates their content. Like fucking like not just, it's also all the shit with like the fucking like look at this shit. You have to look at this shit. I can't play it. That's like basically like 15 seconds long. It's like 15 seconds long, like loops like 3 times. Like I can't show you it because I'll show you like all of it if I try showing you it. I'm gonna show you one more fucking thing because you really need to watch this person for yourself. You really need to watch this person for yourself. You have to watch this person for yourself. But I'm trying to like remember exactly which episode it is. A BDBD Paging Dr. Varg is the one that opens like that. There it is. It's this one.
Paging Dr. Varg. It's Sunday. Oh god. Today we're gonna well, ever since I hit 1 million YouTube subscribers, everybody's in my DM saying, how are your muscles so big and why are you so ripped and jacked? And I said, okay, well I guess we're gonna have to talk about protein intake. So I'm gonna show you about how I get my protein and all the ways around and all the ways involved that you get in protein. So we're gonna talk about the sources that you can get protein from. It is Sunday and I'm a nutritionist. I'm Dr. Varg. It is Sunday. So are you ready? Are you ready?
See, this is how can you not be obsessed with this shit? How can you not be obsessed with this shit? How are you not able to be obsessed with this shit? Like this shit's fucking like this shit's fucking crazy. It's fucking right. Wow, it's like the high energy fucking type of shit I'm fucking looking for all the time, and it's like, oh my god, man, it's like, oh my god, like how am I not supposed to be obsessed with this? You're fucking crazy. You're fucking wild. You're fucking wild. If that's not like the best shit you've ever seen in your goddamn fucking life, I'm sorry. I just lose my mind. Okay, but yeah. Fuck. I'm sorry, I'm actually going mad, I'm going crazy, I'm going mental. Yeah, this is the type of energy you're going to expect from me from like ever, forever, ever in the history of ever. If you fucking know me, if you fucking know me, you know I go crazy, you know I go stupid, you know I go wild. Like the fucking meme, oh my god. It's a reference. Is that Vine? I think it's the Vine. Man, Vine was fucking cool. I miss Vine. That shit, like, helped shape my childhood, dog. Thomas Sanders, fucking Danny Gonzalez, all them motherfuckers. Didn't Thomas Sanders, like, kind of have, like, an ego thing going on for him for, like a little bit? Like, he fucking, like, lost himself after Vine was gone, and he's just, like, his legacy was, like, the Vine dude, and he couldn't get over it for, like, a little bit. Like, I'm pretty certain he's a pretty sweet dude, right? I was, like... And stuff like that, but like didn't he like actually like kind of go like a little bit like sad for a bit? Like I don't know. I'm just fucking spitting out conjecture. I don't know shit about I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Don't listen to me. I'm not even smart. I don't even exist in this plane of existence. Like, who am I? Who even am I? Who's this bitch talking to me? Get the fuck out of here. I don't even know who you are. And you're trying to just Thomas Sanders? Thomas fucking Sanders, the Vine guy? You're fucking horrible. Get out of here, bitch. I spit on you. That's you. That's you. That's you to me because I deserve it. I don't know. But damn. Man, I wasn't even on Vine as a little kid. Fucking like the only time I ever scrolled it was when I was with my friend. Like a friend I had where I was like living with my mom, like, oh shit, I should not mention that stuff. I'm sorry. Okay. Like, the only time I like when I was a little kid, I was like, there was this person I knew who like had a Vine, right? And I just didn't know how to make accounts back then because I was fucking a homunculite, fucking little idiot, little creature who didn't know anything about anything because I had a learning deficit. I had a learning curve growing up, and so like I'm not very smart now, but like imagine back then I was like so behind everybody else because I genuinely have if you can't I don't know if you can tell, but I got fucking. I'm fucking autistic. I'm fucking dumb. I'm fucking weird. I'm fucking not weird. Autism doesn't equal weird, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm saying whenever I say that shit. Like come on, fucking like. I had a learning curve. I was stupid. I was genuinely stupider than everybody else. Not like to like. I'm not trying to fucking put you down if you got a learning curve or anything, or trying to say like, oh, you're like lesser. Like no. Like, I was still, like, an existing person who, like, existed and did shit, you know? I'm not saying that I was, like, lesser. What I'm saying is that I did not keep up. I was behind everybody constantly, and I did not know anything, and I'm still behind everybody, right? And I guess that's just what it is. It's just what it is. I'm just always going to be kind of behind the curve with all this stuff, right? And I guess I'm, like, semi-okay with that, because it's just, like, it's how it's always going to be. I could try to fix it. I will try to fix it. Become a better person for you. I'm sorry. But I couldn't get Vine, so this person was like my gateway drug. Like they were my dealer for Vine. So I would watch, me and them would watch Vine all the time, and I'd be enamored of all the little stuff they would find. I'd watch like Vine compilations on YouTube and shit, and it like legitimately like would make my day every single fucking day. And like one of my favorites was Thomas Sanders. I was like obsessed with that dude. He was like and like the gay jokes, he made the gay jokes, and I thought he wasn't being serious because back then I was like weird, and like I was like raised in a conservative household full of Christians, and like and whenever you mentioned gay stuff, and like I was like, no, he's not gay, no one's gay, that's like not a thing that people are, that's just like, I knew gay people existed, but it's just like, no, that's not real, he's just joking, it's a joke. Thomas Sanders isn't gay. That's what I would tell myself. Because I didn't know shit about dick, right? Until like I grew the fuck up. I grew some. I was about to say something really inappropriate, but I didn't. Don't worry. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Please don't throw me in a timeout corner. Don't throw me in a timeout corner. Please don't throw me in a timeout corner. Oh my god. I'm in timeout now. No, but fuck. I was just like I couldn't convince myself that Thomas Sanders was a fucking gay guy. But like that was just me back then. But now I'm fucking woke, and I'm fucking woke with the woke mind virus. And I'm just like, nah, he's gay, and I'm proud of him. Good job, Thomas Sanders. You know, fucking as if you didn't know, you're already fucking awesome because you're the Vine guy. You're the Vine guy. Oh my god, I'm having a fucking asthma attack. I haven't been able to fill up my inhaler for a long ass fucking time because my prescription for my inhaler didn't fucking refill it, and I can't pay. I don't have money. And I can't just like buy one from the drugstore that I get my fucking estrogen spironolactone from. How much shit is actually left of my, like 8? There's the number 8 on the back of this thing. I don't know if anything is gonna even come out. I did not fill anything. Wait, there's a little something. Okay, that went down to a 16. That was not enough. I really need a new inhaler. Fuck, this thing is too empty for it to do anything for me. Damn it. But yeah, Thomas Sanders is the man. We all know this though. We don't need anybody to tell us that Thomas Sanders fucking lay epic and awesome poggers. What the fuck? Oh no, did I do that on the wrong layer? Damn, I'm stupid. My brain's full of mushroom mildew. Okay, grass, man. I like the color I picked for this grass. I always like either pick something way too light, but this is like perfect. This is like perfect color grass. Perfect colored grass. What the fuck does that mean? But yeah, I like that shit. This is a color that makes me happy. I'd eat this grass. I actually would. I actually like to taste of grass. I'm not even kidding you. That shit, that shit's like scrumptious to me. As a kid, I didn't really. I wasn't one of those people who like ate paper, but I did like sometimes randomly when I was like really young. I would lick the top of like glue sticks, and that was like the thing I would do. But then like one time I licked the top of it and I felt really fucking weird afterwards. I was just like, whoa, wait, am I tripping balls off of this? And so I just decided that I wouldn't do that shit ever again because it actually scared the fuck out of me. Like, I actually got really scared in that moment. I was like, holy shit, I just actually tripped balls on a glue stick. That's crazy. I did drugs. And I was just like, oh shit, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I did drugs. Right? And that's what I was on about. That's what I was going crazy about back then. But yeah, I just kind of like lightly liked the way the top of a glue stick tasted. Not the purple ones. The purple ones were weird because those ones were like all chemically. They made me feel like if I licked them, I get poisoned and I would die. So I didn't lick those ones, but I did lick the white ones. The white ones felt more safe because they didn't have the disappear chemical in it, and it probably was more safe. I don't know. What am I talking about? Am I talking about eating glue sticks now? Is that what I'm on? But yeah, I didn't eat like shit as a kid. It was just grass and glue. And it had to be like a really good patch of grass. It had to be like dark green for me to want to like actually munch on it. It wasn't just like I walk up to a random blade of grass and just put that shit in my mouth. No. No, I had standards. I picked up my grass like I was like Gordon Ramsay eating like a burger in a restaurant. The Gordon Ramsay of fucking bottom feeding grass people. For real. I'm so fucking base for that shit. Little me knew what the fuck was up. Little me was on that. Like, honestly. Like, what? But yeah, shit. I kind of forgot what I was, like, on about. Right now in my brain, I'm, like, thinking about Newgrounds and Friday Night Funkin' for some reason, but I don't really want to talk about Friday Night Funkin'. Like, even a little bit. Maybe I kind of want to talk about Ina. Like, Dream Barbecue. And, like, when I think the next, like, installment of the Ina game is gonna come out. Honestly, I really hope, Sad and Glad Ina shows up. Like, I have a sort of kind of, like, headcanon ending that I don't think is ever going to happen, but I wish would happen. If we're, like, basically upon finding the boss, they find Sad and Glad Ina working there. And them being like self-actualized and like accepting both their sad and happy side because they went to therapy and they sort of kind of accepted themselves, and it was their resolution, right? That was the end of their arc, of their character arc. Like that was like actually like ending Ina character's arc like all together and shit like that. And that was the end of her story, right? But for me, I want these two Inas to talk. And I know there's like a bajillion fucking things, like theories basically saying like, oh yeah, they are different people. That's been confirmed, yes, but what exactly does that mean? Yitty bitty, shooby shooby, poopy dee. You know. And, damn, I kind of forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I think people would meet up and have like Ina talk to Enna and all this stuff, or I guess like whatever, and like about like who they are and what they actually want and shit like that, and how like they don't actually have to dedicate everything to their job, and beforehand how they didn't even have a job and stuff like that, and like they were just sort of kind of aimlessly running around with Mooney, following them everywhere, just reacting to everything instead of actually like acting on their own volition, you know, like wanting to get a wish from the great Ruinous, wanting to see Mooney all the time, on extinction date, like aimlessly running around despite the dangers, just for the chance of like seeing her friend and giving her a gift and stuff like that. And eventually, at the anticipus where she wasn't able to like take it anymore, trying to dispel it and getting a lousy mask in its place. And then just having to find out that fuck, you can't get rid of your sadness. The sadness is a part of you because if you're not sad, how are you going to be able to tell? It puts in perspective like happiness. And like depression would just always kind of be like a part of who she is, you know? And explaining that to Mini Ina and how that doesn't have to rule everything about her though, that she can do things, her actions don't have to correlate with her emotions like all the time. And then you'd have like a more calm, self-actualized, less like half-speaking Ina here, who is bouncing between sort of like the two like sad and glad states, but in a less manic state of like between one another, and more just like kind of like them both of those like sides of her like talking simultaneously to this person type shit. And that's what I want to happen. Like, Ina makes it to the boss to get that meat to feed everybody, but... oh, endings. Endings to things. And that's the ending I would want. But I know that it's highly likely these two Inas are not gonna meet. I just really want them to. Because I feel like there's lessons that, I feel like that Go Lucky can teach Worker Ina a lot of stuff about themselves. I call Blue and Yellow Ina the Go Lucky, and I call Ina the red and blue Ina the Meanie and the Worker Ina, like the salesman one. I call that one Worker Ina. Because she was called Worker, but there's no title, like official title for the other one, so I just called it the Go Lucky. I think it's fitting, personally. Makes sense towards the actions that she typically takes. I see you lack the conviction within your mind. Man, that shit is fucking cool. I actually lost my mind. I made a video about it. You can watch it. Or not a video. I played through it, like basically the hour within the hour it came out, because I had to get home first so I can actually like download it and shit. But like if you go to my channel, you'll see like I have a video on it of me playing it. It's like, honestly, I wish I would have edited it more concisely. I just really didn't want anything to be left out, because like all of it deserves to be seen. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to line this up, make sure it's right. I think that's right now. Because I really like how I did this eye, not so much this next eye. You know, that's as good as it's gonna get, I think. I'm not gonna get bent up over shape of it. Man, I'm so sweaty right now. My house is hot as fuck. Well, it's not hot as fuck, it's just... I want to turn on a fan, but I can't because then my mic gets all weird and it sounds really annoying. And the whole point of this is like yapping, and I don't want to yap. I sound like ass. Here, hold on, can I do an audio test real quick then? I don't know how to do that. Shit, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll just like aim the fan away from me and I'll hope it doesn't like get all weird. Ah! Hold up. Ah. Whatever, let's just hope you can't hear this shit. I know you can probably, like... You can't, like, hear it because of noise suppression, but, like, I think it makes my voice sound really weird to have, like, the noise in the background. It shouldn't be too bad because I only have it on like the first setting. And if it is bad, I just won't ever do it again, I swear. But yeah, back to drawing. It was actually pretty nice in here for a little bit because my housemates turn on the cooler, but I don't touch it because I don't want to piss them off. Oh, this was the color I was supposed to use. Fuck. Okay, cool. I really need to fucking like have a section where it's like, okay, I have this, I need to do this, and I need to do that. We know. Hair colors I use on her, so I need to keep these hair up here from now on so I can find them forever. Maybe a little bit darker, actually. Maybe I just didn't color it dark enough, like, on here. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I also just fucking noticed that I was, like, actually slipping up with my voice, and I was, like, going down like this. This, like, whole entire time, and it kind of pisses me off that I did that shit. But it is what it is. See, like, that's not the color I want. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Here, this is the actual color I want. Fine. For now on, is this color. Whoa. I fucked up. That's the base color. That's the color. Oh, it's underneath everything. Because she's supposed to have darker hair, but I've accidentally, like, given her, like, lighter hair there that I'm not gonna fix. I don't care. As you can see, I'm nowhere as good as I am at coloring that I am at line art. And I'm not even like that stellar at line art either. Of course, again, like I said, this is old line art, but you know. I mean, it's old sketches that I'm line arting over.
No excuses. You fucking suck.
What? What the fuck? Hey, yo, this layer, thank you, damn. Yeah, shit, okay. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Man, I guess I'm kind of starting to get lost on topics now again. Because I'm pretty good at yapping. It's just that, like, at the same time, there typically be, like a game in the background to, like, sort of kind of semi get someone's attention. But I'm not playing a game. I really want to play Dead Cells, like, badly. I need to see what time it is. It's 7:50. Okay, fuck. I didn't even actually realize the time. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking, like, do shit. I'm gonna go get, like, some food. I'm gonna whatever. And I'm going to play some Dead Cells on a stream. I will post this tomorrow. I'll make, like, a cute little thumbnail for it, for, like, the Yap Hour. And, like, I'll have, like, I'll call it Yap Hour built. These will most likely typically be longer than an hour. But, yeah. Yeah. And maybe I'll put, like, in the background or, like, on the desk or, like, around of, like, overarching, like, shit I talk about. But that's gonna be too hard because I'll ramble off and get off topic, like, immediately. Okay, goodbye.